Hi everyone, I'm Aloki from Zeba, and today we'll be talking about how to style your bedding. So a lot of time we wonder how do we style a space up, and if it's a party or if it's like a gathering at home, you always wonder how do I make it different, what do I do, because a lot of people coming in. So it's not only your living room which you can style and make it like really good, you can also style your bedding. And there are a lot of ways where you can like make your bedroom look very different and very nice. And one of the things which you can highlight is your bedding. Of course, there are a lot of other elements by adding flowers, by doing your curtains or a carpet, but also by doing your bedding, you can add a lot of color and glam in your room. So simple things which I'll be talking about today is how do we style your whole bed. First is, I'll just educate you all. So these are called Euro shams, where we have them to just give those, also if you want to just lie down and like, just watch Netflix and see TV, you use these to like just like relax and have a good time. These are called pillow shams, where you usually like sleep on them. So these are the pillow shams. These are called decorative cushions, where these are basically more decorative items where it just gives you that spark in the whole bedding. So these are, you can have 1, 2, 3, how many ever you want. It depends on the look you want and the feel you want. So in this particular bedding, what we've done is that we've kept the bed cover. So this is called a bed cover, where it's an ombre digitally printed bed cover, which has a lot of design on it. To break the design, we've kept the pillow shams a little neutral and a block of color. In the Euro shams, we've got again a design coming through, and again in the deck cushions, we've had a neutral color with a lot of work, like a applique and an embroidered work which we've done. So if you see, there's a lot of color distribution in the whole bed. What happens is that we often have to distribute the color when we're doing the whole bed up. So you can work around it in a way that if your curtains are a particular color, you can, supposing your curtains are heavy, you can put your bedding as a plain color and then add a lot of color in your cushions. You can work around it through your carpet. So if your carpet is a solid color, it's a neutral color, then you can add color in your bedding. So whatever you have in your decor around you, you can obviously work around it with that. What happens is that this is a bed cover. We can also do a runner on the bed, where you can have a solid bed sheet and then you can have a beautiful decorated runner with a lot of colorful cushions on it. We can also do a sheeting, which is a nice beautiful sheeting with like a beautiful embroidery on the sides, and again you can have a quilt which is put on it, which is a decorative quilt, and you can show the color and the whole beautiful spark from the quilt. So this is a done up bed, where if you have a party, if you just have a gathering, you just want to do up your guest bedroom, you want to do up your own room, because sometimes what happens is your party from the living room goes on to your rooms also. So it's nice if like you can just dress up your bedding too. So what happens is that you can always, if this whole bedding is done up, you can always just add like a throw cushion, which I could just put it on the carpet, and you can always also just put like a beautiful throw which would just add up on the bed, and it'll just jazz up the whole bedding in a beautiful way. So it's just a throw and it just breaks the whole bedding. I've chosen a solid color because my bedding right now is fully designed and beautiful, and it also matches to my curtains, which is white. So it kind of brings in the colors and like coordinates the entire look, which would be lovely. So as you can see, this whole thing kind of gives you a complete look. I can always add more throw pillows on the floor if I want my friends to just come and like sit on the floor and have a very informal setting. So pillows are something, cushion covers are something which just add a lot of accent to the whole room. So you can play around with the cushion covers a lot, not just in your sofa but also in your bedding, on the carpet, where you can just throw some cushions, as I've done it over here. You can just put it, plonk it down, you can add more if you want to, and just make the room a little more warm and a little more colorful. And this is just one way if you're having a party. But supposing if I'm just bored of my whole bedroom setup and I want to just change it because I'm finding it boring, you can do it according to your own comfort. So if you want something which is more like comfortable and plain, of course you can just add, you can remove the Euro shams and just have your pillow shams and like just your deck cushions on it. Or if you want a little more dressy because it's your guest room and you want the guest to feel more welcomed and warm, you can always add the Euro shams. So these are something, the pillows are something you can keep playing around with. You don't have to keep it a standard way. There is no standard way to do it. So you can always try to play around with your bedding. You can do a quilt, you can do a bed cover, you can do a bed cover, you can do a bed runner. So there are a lot of ways where you can play around with your bedroom. Get back to us if you have any queries, and we'll love to connect with you.